Good morning everyone and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video what we're going to talk about is how to have, start from zero, not even have a YouTube channel, to actually having YouTube videos that actually work. So with that being said, if you're interested in any of the YouTube stuff or how to make money online and on YouTube, make sure that you absolutely destroy that subscribe button. Also hit that notification bell so that way you get notified every single time I put a video out, which is every single week. And also make sure that, if you have anything that goes through your mind, you have any questions or anything like that, make sure that you leave me a comment. I really appreciate those. I reply to every single comment. So with that being said, let's get right into the video. So how do you start off when you have nothing? Well, first of all, you have to have a niche. If you don't have a niche, then you're not going to get anywhere, because you have to get something that people are going, for example, if you talk about cooking and the next day you talk about fitness, the people who actually subscribe to your channel because they wanted to see cooking, they're not necessarily going to be interested in fitness. So make sure that you have a niche. That is very important. The next thing that you want to make sure is to have a niche that you actually enjoy. If you don't like it, you're not going to get anywhere. So make sure that you actually have a niche that's interesting, that that's interesting to you, not necessarily to everyone out there. And the next thing that you want to have with that niche is you want to make sure that there are channels out there in your niche that actually make some money, that have subscribers and things like that, because otherwise, if you're just making YouTube videos to make YouTube videos, then that's your choice. But if you're looking to grow a channel, to have a business, then you want to make sure that people are actually making money. So, health, relationships, and money, those are three things that actually make money the most. But, if you look outside, then and there are some sub niches out there. So YouTube business, for example, or fitness, or you can actually go narrower than that. So any sports and things like that, these are going to be greatly effective and actually make some money. So that's the very first thing that you want to look out for. The next thing, once you have that niche, is you want to have your channel art ready. So I actually made a video about how to, make your channel, get your channel ready, how to start a channel. So, you can check that out. I'm going to put the link in the description so that you can check that out as well. So basically, have your art ready. Make sure that people know what your channel is about when they end up on it. Have everything that you need so people can contact you, maybe your social media and things like that, if you have any, so that people can look out for that. The next thing is you want to have a video idea. Now, to have a video idea, there's plenty of ways to do that. Maybe it's something that you would have liked to see when you first started out something, maybe cooking, maybe something else, maybe YouTube, whatever it is that now and you make a video for those people, for you basically earlier on. The next thing that you can do is look out for some, bigger channels that are in your niche and actually figure out a video that is getting a bit more views than the other videos. That means it's something that can work for you, but you want to make sure that you have your title that is working good. So don't copy that exact title. Make sure that you have a title of your own. And I have a video talking about how to have a great title that's searchable on YouTube, because you do have to keep in mind that YouTube is a search engine. So you want to make sure that your title is searchable. If it's not, then you're not going to get anywhere. So make sure that your title is searchable. I have actually a full video about how to optimize your video. I believe it's my last video, so you can check that out as well. I will put the link in the description for you so you can check it out. I do mention a lot of videos, right now on this video, because there's a lot of steps. I'm basically taking you from the beginning to the end. So that's why I'm mentioning a few videos that I've made in the past. but you do want to make sure that you look out for those and actually implement them, because these are going to be great help. You know, that's basically, this is a course for you, so make sure that you check out these videos. If you have any recommendations that you would like to see, that you would like for me to talk about, make sure that you leave me in the comments below, so that I can potentially, you know, either respond to you or maybe make a future video on that. So make sure you leave me a comment if you want any videos that, you know, you want to see from me. Make sure you do that, and I'll be sure to make a video if it's relevant, and most likely it will be. So that's one thing. The next thing is you're going to start to film yourself. Filming yourself is not the easiest thing in the world, and you know, that's actually probably the hardest thing to do, is actually filming yourself. So just put yourself in front of the camera. Again, I made a video on that, but basically what you want to do is, you know, film yourself without filming yourself. So maybe just not turning on the camera, but maybe having your computer in front of yourself or your camera and not actually filming yourself. Once you get through those steps and then you start filming yourself, you might want to film in small increments. Talk about one thing, you know, maybe do the introduction, then do the first part of your video, second part, third part, and so on, so that you get comfortable and you just have everything that's going great, that you know, you can do mistakes while you're filming yourself, and it doesn't matter, you only have to film 30 seconds or so. So that's a great thing. Further on, when you start filming yourself, you know, a lot, then it won't matter that much, and you can just film yourself all at once, and that works great. This is what I do now, but if you're having trouble filming yourself at first, then that can be a great thing to do. I know that a lot of people do that, and it's working out great for them. So maybe filming yourself in small increments, and this will be great help. The next thing is to edit your videos. Now, again, I'm not going to go into depth with this. I use iMovie, and I have a full tutorial on this channel, which I will link in the description as well. But, you know, iMovie is the best. If you have a MacBook, then iMovie is awesome. You know, you don't need like crazy editing software that costs a bunch of, you know, of money. Yes, you can do that, but don't worry about that if you're just starting out. A lot of people start with iMovie. If you're using PC, I'm not too aware of, you know, what things to use, what softwares people use, but I'm sure there are plenty of software that doesn't cost a bunch of money, so you can do that. But if you want to use iMovie, I'll link that in the description so that you can use that, and it's an in-depth tutorial from start to finish, and you know, you can see everything that you need to know to actually edit your video and put it up on YouTube. So obviously the next thing is to upload it on YouTube. Make sure you put it on private, because you have nothing. There's just a video, you and your title potentially, but you do want to have the description that's going well. And again, that's in my last video talking about the description. You know, you want to make sure that that YouTube actually knows what you're talking about. That's something that's really important. So make sure that you have that going on, that everything is right, and make sure you watch my last video to see exactly how you can do that and structure everything. Put the right keywords in, put the right description in, because the description does matter. Even if your audience doesn't watch it, YouTube will do that. When you're filming your video, make sure that you talk about your subject really well. For example, in this video, I'm talking about how to build a YouTube channel from start to finish, make your first YouTube video, and things like that. And notice that I do mention that I'm doing this about creating a YouTube channel, creating a YouTube video. And that's because YouTube actually listens to your video and actually, you know, does that to rank your video in this or that subject, to show these people and not these other people. So that's something that's really interesting. When you're filming yourself, also make sure that you're looking at the lens. If you're not looking at the lens, people will think that you're, you know, even if you're reading your script, people might think that you're dishonest or things like that because you have a hard time looking at the camera. And I know that even if in my videos, a lot of times I don't do that. But if you do that and you focus on doing that, this will build trust with people, and that will be great help. So that's a big mistake that people do. I made a full video again on this. I know I keep on mentioning other videos, but you know, these are really relevant if you're starting a YouTube channel. Then once you have everything ready and you're ready to put it online, make sure that you post it on every single social media that you have, no matter the platform, everywhere you want to post it. Maybe tell your family, tell your friends, and just make sure that you do that, because this will be great help to actually show people, you know, show YouTube that your video is actually interesting. Tell people to watch your videos from start to finish, because that's important. If you have any thumbs up, by the way, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, make sure you do that. Give me a thumbs up, comment, and everything like that, because that is really helpful to your video. So why am I asking this? Because I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time. So if you can do that, you know, watch my video, watch the videos that I have mentioned, because they are really relevant, and this will help me out greatly. So if you got any value so far, make sure that you do this. Give me a thumbs up, give me a comment. You know, if you want me to do any video, make sure that you comment, and I'll make sure that, you know, I'll at least respond to you, if not make a full video. And, you know, tell your family, tell your friends, no matter where, you want to help your video get ranked, because when you first start, you might only get 10 views, maybe you'll only get 5 views. But the point is that further on, if you keep on building and building and building, this will help you grow and grow and grow, and then you'll have, you know, 50 subscribers, 100 subscribers, 500 subscribers, 1,000, and so on and so forth. So with that being said, I really appreciate that you watched this video until the end. So make sure that you subscribe, you know, destroy that subscribe button, that notification bell, just destroy everything on your computer, as long as, you know, it gives engagement on this video. And be sure to, and I'll be sure to see you next week for the next video. Bye for now.